Good morning, everyone. My name is Tom Singlehurst. I head up the European Media Equity Research team at Citigroup in London. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Advertising Technologies panel here at the London Innovation Summit. My job as an equity research analyst is to try and gauge the long-term prospects for quoted media companies. But whilst change has been a consistent feature of the landscape over the 15 years I've looked at the sector, it's fair to say I don't think we've ever had as much focus on technology and how it's changing the companies that we look at. Now, of course, this brings with it significant risks and uncertainties, but it also brings with it significant opportunities and scope for material upside, both for companies that you've heard of, but also companies that you've never heard of. Now, to help us try and navigate these challenges and opportunities as they pertain to advertising, it's a pleasure to welcome our panel. I'm going to start. Nearest me is Paul Frampton, who's the CEO of Havas Media Group. Next to him is Tim Sleeth, who is Director of Exponential. We have Matt Saluzak at the back, who is CEO of Crowd-Emotion. And finally, we have Charles Van Overmeer, who's Head of International Development at Pictowall. Now, before we go into the little presentations, I did want to draw your attention to this screen next to me, which is actually a real-life demonstration of Charles' business. It's monitoring all the social interactions around Codex, whether it's Instagram or Twitter. So if you have any real-time feedback on the presentations, if you think they're not going that well, please tweet and you'll see them turn up on this screen. Use the hashtag Codex. But now, in order to set the scene, we're going to have each of our panel members give a brief talk to introduce themselves and their company's perspectives on the challenges and opportunities that arise as the advertising and technology worlds collide. To kick us off, as I see it, there's no better place to start than with a media buyer. The defining role of an ad agency is to create order out of chaos and help brands navigate the fragmented media landscape. Hopefully, Paul's going to be able to do that for us. Paul's not only CEO of the Havas Media Group here in the UK, which has a number of different media buying brands beneath it, but one of the biggest media buying groups in the UK. But he can give us a holistic view of the advertising market, and he himself has spent his entire career at the digital coalface, having started in media planning and working on internet and digital right from the beginning of his career. So with that, Paul, I'm going to hand it over to you.